American television sitcom All of Us premiered on the UPN network on September 16, 2003, where it aired for its first 3 seasons. In the fall of 2006, the show moved to the CW, a new network formed by the merger of UPN and the WB, where it aired for 1 additional season, then was canceled on May 14, 2007. The theme song, called All of Us, was performed by singer, songwriter, and pianist Shalea for seasons 1 through 3.
Often I wish that we could take the time to see the need there is to be a family, yeah. 'Cause it's all of us. Sometimes it can be rough. Time and seasons change, but we will still remain. It's just all of us. It's just all of us. It's just all of us. It's just all of us.
For season 4, it was performed by singer, songwriter, and background vocalist Tony Estes.
And even though it's rough sometimes, it's all of us now. Here we go.
The series is loosely, emphasis on loosely, based on the blended family of creator and executive producer Will Smith and his wife Jada Pinkett Smith. Now it was their time to shine behind the scenes, after both playing iconic roles in front of the camera on the hit TV sitcoms The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and A Different World, respectively. Will spoke to CBS's The Early Show about All of Us just before its debut. It's a blended family show, so it's loosely based on our experiences. It's really a show about the modern face of family. The divorce rate in America is 51%, so it is really a show about all of us. When asked if it's a comedy or drama, Jada claimed that it's all about perception. We hear such horrible stories, especially dealing with this. We spoke to many therapists and we had a focus group of many different people that have gone through divorces, and some of their stories were just really horrible, which makes you look at your situation and realize you really got it good. We really got it good. She also added, I know people that have been married for 35 or 40 years, and I sit down and talk to them about their experiences and how they make marriages work. People have to look at marriage realistically. It's not a fantasy, it's not a game, it's a partnership. I think once you have a realistic perception of what a marriage is really about, it really becomes a lot easier. Cast member Dwayne Martin chimed in as well. Baby mama drama is real in America, and we are just trying to bring it to the forefront, because there's a lot of comedy that comes with it, and you have to laugh about it. I think that's one of the things that Will and Jada noticed about their own relationship, and not necessarily trying to make our show about their relationship, but as he just said, there are a lot of blended families in America, so why not put that on TV and make it funny? Fun fact, Dwayne landed his role quite effortlessly because of his relationship with Mr. and Mrs. Smith. He was one of the first people Jada met when she first moved to Los Angeles. He and Will also have as close of a relationship as 2 people could have. Allegedly. As far as how the real-life third person involved in the dynamic feels about the show, Will said, "How does my ex-wife feel about it? She loves the show, she thinks it's wonderful, and she thinks everyone should watch it." The show revolved around Robert James Sr., played by Dwayne, a divorced television entertainment reporter based in LA, with a 5-year-old son, Robert James Jr., or Bobby, played by Kamani Griffin, and his fiancée, Tia Jewell, played by Elise Neal, a kindergarten teacher. Robert shares custody of his son with his ex-wife Niecy, played by Lisa Ray McCoy. Friends of the couple include Dirk Black, played by Tony Rock, Robert's single best friend and producer, and Tia's best friend and fellow teacher, Jonelle Abrahams, played by Terry J. Vaughn. Fun fact, throughout the run of the series, many famous guest stars graced the set of All of Us, including Patti LaBelle, Tyra Banks, and Beyoncé. Probably the most special, though, were actually family. Will, his sons Trey and Jaden, as well as Dwayne's wife, at the time, Tisha Campbell Martin, all also made appearances. After 2 seasons of same old, seasons 3 and 4 brought with them some major changes. In season 3, Tia breaks her engagement, leaving a newly single Robert faced with a situation where Niecy must move in with him and their son temporarily after her apartment building is destroyed by fire. In season 4, Liven Green joined the cast as Courtney Dirk's long-lost daughter, previously portrayed by Raven Goodwin in a third season episode. Along with several casting changes over the years, there were also a lot of production set changes, as confirmed by Tony in 2023 on comedian Pierre Edwards' podcast, Comic Pierre.
But let me tell you what I heard.
Please do.
I had a friend of mine that was a writer on the show, or bump a little young writer.
Oh, it might be good, it might be bad. Go.
He said they had to take you off the lot, damn it, put it to another place because y'all was too rowdy. Is he lying on? He said, because now you work on the same lot. They had to move y'all to another section to do your show.
They moved us.
See?
Look,
See?
look.
I told you. I heard.
They moved us to a different lot every season.
Oh, damn.
Season 1, we were CBS Radford.
Right.
Then I get the phone call and then once the season's over, I'm back in New York.
Okay.
I'm on the road and I'm in New York. And I get a phone call, hey, you guys got picked up for season 2. I come back to LA for season 2. You guys are at Universal.
See?
Season wraps, I go on tour, come back for season 3. You guys are at Warner Brothers. I'm like, damn, they keep moving. They moved us every year.
In the summer of 2005, Elise announced that she would not be returning for the third season of the series. Her exit was shocking and left the show's writers with the task of creating a new storyline. We'll get into the details as to why she left a little later. 2 months after that, Terry J. Vaughn and James Vincent, who played Turtle, a friend, also announced they would not be returning to the series. Reportedly, the reason for their departure was due to contract issues. The series aired on Tuesdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for its first season. The second season aired on Tuesday nights at 8, followed by Eve. For its third season, UPN moved the series to Mondays at 8:30, airing after One-on-One. After 3 seasons of average ratings, and with the fall 2006 launch of the CW necessitating the cancellations of many of UPN and the WB's lower-rated programs, All of Us was slated to be canceled after the 2005-2006 television season. However, the series was saved at the last minute and placed on the CW's fall 2006 lineup, airing on Sundays at 7:30 p.m. after Everybody Hates Chris. So, you may be wondering what was so special about All of Us that prevented it from being axed like the other shows? 2 words: Will Smith. Allegedly, Will used his star power to keep his show on the air while so many others got the boot. Due to lackluster ratings, though, the show eventually returned to its former slot on Monday nights. In the end, the CW ultimately did cancel All of Us, along with many other programs that originated from UPN and the WB in the spring of 2007. In 2020, Elise sat down with Viral Hip Hop News and opened up about why she left All of Us. Apparently, Will and Jada allowed their marital issues to spill onto the set, and it impacted her in a negative way.
Here's what I can say without feeling like something's gonna pop me over the head and come out the blue. If someone is unhappy, they spread that unhappiness to others.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't happy on that set because people treated me in a way that I could tell that they were unhappy. You know, if you're unhappy in something, and the bottom line is their marriage, they've decided what their marriage is going to be. They have decided that a long time ago. I'm not involved in their marriage. They know what's going on in their marriage. Mm-hmm. If they decide that they're going to come together and that's the type of marriage that they want and they're okay with that, we are not able to judge that. What I am going to judge is if I come to work for people and they bring that unhappiness on others, like myself. Mm-hmm. And I felt that and received that on that set. And that's sad.
Due to the next statement she made, it left people thinking that the set issues were mostly Jada's fault.
I know Will and I love Will. I love Will as an individual. I don't know a lot about him personally. I just know I've worked with him and I enjoy working with him. So I was looking forward to having a very fun work experience. And I'm still sad that it was so not like that. It wasn't that.
She also admitted that she lost a major paycheck by quitting the show, but explained that stepping away from a seemingly toxic work environment was ultimately the right call. The following year, Lisa Ray also did an interview with Viral Hip Hop News and spoke about her experience on the set of the show. Needless to say, she had a very different take on things.
How was it working on all of us? Absolutely an opportunity to hone my craft, to realize what I had to offer to the acting world, to get a check, to solidify a career, and to have fun. I had a chance to work with Debbie Allen, and I was a true fan. And I say was because she's my godmother now. But to be able to be directed by her was phenomenal. To have so many different guests to come in that I was fans of and I get a chance to work with was phenomenal. I'm green. This is my first time doing a TV show. You know what I mean? So everything, I'm just excitable, you know? Then Will came by and he directed as well. And he was in the episode. That whole 2 weeks he directed, I didn't even feel like I was working. I felt like, man, you just stay around because, man, this is fun. And I get paid for this. This is great. Thank you, Hollywood, you know? But it allowed me to learn so much about what I can produce, what I can rise to the occasion and do. I had no idea that I could be as funny as I was. You know, for a minute, they were calling me the Black Lucille Ball of TV, you know, got nominated for NAACP award there. And that was the first nomination in my career, you know, and we were successful for 4 long seasons. They were right around the corner from my house. That check allowed me to be, you know, solidified in TV and to be able to have a check to be able to take care of my family and buy a home and buy a car and just everything. And although I come from a well-to-do family, you know, God bless the child that has his own, you know, and so that made me feel grown-er, you know what I mean? So it makes you be able to stand taller. And I had no idea that I had become an example to people and said, hey, she came from the south side of Chicago. If she can, I can. And so it became that. And so I think that was the first little bit of direction that I knew that I could make a difference and be that example. And so I loved absolutely every part of it. Yeah. I was gonna say.
You gotta be careful because once we put it up, we'll be having people hit us back like, no,
yeah, everybody already know. I ain't got to bring it up again because everybody already know this commentary on that part. It's been said, so I don't have to say it again. What's understand don't need to be understood. Okay.
I wonder if that last part could have been in reference to what Elise had to say. Currently, All of Us is available to watch on Amazon Prime Video and Hulu.